Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of my video blog. Please don't mind this light that's happening right now. I don't really know what's happening with the pot lights and with everything here, so please forget that as we go through this episode. And this post I want to talk to you guys about the idea that your physiology creates your psychology and vice versa. You know, your psychology creates your physiology. And what I mean by this is your physiology, so your physical self, your limbs, everything, the energy around it, creating your psychology, which is your state of mind, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, everything that's going on through it. And I'm talking about the broader sense as well as the smaller sense, and it kind of intertwines with each other, obviously. So what I mean by it, so we're going to go in the smaller sense first, just to kind of get that idea there, is, when you're feeling, look at your physiology that you currently have right now. Notice how it is that you're sitting there. Notice how it is that you're standing there, or what it is that you're doing. What is it that you're doing? Is your back up straight, or are you slouching? Are you feeling closed off? Are you opening yourself up to the world, and are you opening yourself up to other possibilities in yourself? Studies have found that when you have your shoulders hunched up like this, or hunched over, or you're feeling kind of, like depressed, you often go into a state where you want to hide. And so generally that's, the fetal position. You kind of want to curl up, you have your arms crossed, you are closing yourself off when you're in that state of mind. And when you have yourself open, your shoulders are up, your head is high, you're walking that way versus your head up versus looking down, and all that kind of stuff relates to people who are happier or who are in a more open space to accept that kind of, the kind of experience, versus those who are closed off are going to have their arms closed, their face is going to be wrinkled, just kind of looking sullen. But if you're happy, or at least you have this air of happiness and of contentness, and that, things are good, you're going to be a little bit more open, and you're going to be open to the opportunity and to the possibilities, and more approachable in that way as well. So that, strangely enough, it makes sense, but some people don't even realize it. So that's why I said, take notice of what it is, how it is that you're standing, and how it is that you are presenting yourself at the moment. Because it's big. It's really big, because if you're sitting there and you're thinking, I'm feeling really depressed, and I really don't want to do anything, and I want to go to the gym, but I really don't feel like it, and you're kind of just sitting there hunched over like this, you're like, or you're lying back and lying down and kind of just closing yourself off that way. Well, guess what? The endorphins aren't running through your body. You have none of this energy running through you to get you activated and motivated into feeling happy, or feeling content, and feeling motivated to get into what it is that you want to do, working out, going to a business meeting or a network meeting, or, going out with your friends, or going into work even. So it ties in with each other in that way, right? Your physiology and how you act and how you behave will determine how you're thinking and how you're feeling, and that then, it kind of in the ebb and the flow of that all there. Now, the other thing too is, if you're ever feeling kind of down and out, but you really don't want to be feeling this, you're like, I know I don't want to be feeling this way, but I feel like shit. I feel like crap. I really don't want to be doing anything, and the guilt is going to come in about, not doing anything or not working out. I just say, get up and start moving. Clean your place if you need to clean, if you don't want to go outside. Take a walk outside and start connecting with nature that way. Get yourself moving. Go to a workout class. Do some yoga. Do some stretching. Do whatever it is that you need to do for physical exercise that's going to get you moving, that's going to get you feeling better about yourself, that's going to get your mind clear, because that's what it ultimately does whenever you do work out, or whenever you do get your body moving, is that it clears your mind, so that you allow those sluggish thoughts and emotions to kind of just go back away, and you allow that opportunity for positive and true self thoughts and feelings coming to the surface around things, and allowing yourself to kind of just be who you are, which is just beautiful, magnificent beings of light. And so that's what I mean by your physiology creating your psychology. Get up and start moving. Whatever it is, whatever you're capable of doing, get up and start moving. Just do it. Just do it, guys. And I talked about it before, in terms of taking massive action. This is a step for massive action for you to start feeling better, for you to start kind of allowing your head to clear and allowing things to just flow and just feeling better about yourself, right? So that's what I want to say there. And now what I mean by the psychology creating the physiology is it's kind of a cycle in that way, where once you start feeling better, once you start kind of working more and feeling motivated and kind of just go do this, that, and the other at the pace that is comfortable for you, all of a sudden you start wanting to exercise more. All of a sudden you start to wanting to be more active, and sitting on the couch isn't appealing to you, or it's appealing for that relaxation mode. You're like, all right, downtime done. But you want to get yourself moving. You want to keep moving and keep going forward. And you don't really want to be sedentary, I think? Where you're staying still. Sorry about that, guys. Basically where you're sitting still and you're not doing anything. You don't want to be doing that, because the feeling of being alive when you start moving your body and creating that physiology then just becomes this ripple effect that it just kind of circles around it. And this isn't to say that you're not going to have shitty days where you're really not going to you don't really feel good. So don't do it if you're not feeling well. But don't create that as a habit. Create moving your body as a habit. Walk instead of taking the bus or the train. Just kind of get yourself certain little things that you normally do that you can alter in that way. Start changing. If you can take the stairs as opposed to the elevator or the escalator, do that. Any little bit counts when you start moving your body and just allowing those endorphins and that energy just to kind of flow that way. So I invite you guys just to start moving, just to kind of just get yourself going. And I know I'm doing this little free dance kind of thing going on, but it's the only way I know how to explain it in my world. So I trust you guys got all the information and the value that you receive from this and that you need. If you guys have any questions, you know where to ask. And again, I appreciate all your support. Tell your friends about these posts. Tell your friends about my website. And looking forward till next time, guys. Bye.